Hyun Bin and son Ye-jin. Love under the spotlight or silent struggle. Imagine a romance where the world's most scrutinized spotlights become mere backdrops to a love that bloomed in whispers, defying every rumor and flashbulb for nearly 2 years. Hyun Bin and Son Ye-jin's odyssey from scripted glances to sacred vows is the ultimate K-entertainment saga of hearts that outran headlines. On the frost-kissed sets of the 2019 TVN sensation Crash Landing on You, where Hyun Bin embodied the steadfast North Korean officer Ri Jeong-hyeok, and Son Ye-jin channeled the whirlwind South Korean chaebol Yoon Se-ri, their fictional border-crossing affair ignited something profoundly real. Airing from December 2019 to February 2020, the series not only shattered Netflix viewership records, garnering over 300 million hours watched globally, but also sowed the seeds of what fans dubbed love in silence. For the ensuing 20 months until their seismic confirmation in early 2021, they masterfully concealed their deepening bond, a feat amid South Korea's hyper-vigilant paparazzi culture. This era of discretion wasn't born from fear, but from a fierce commitment to nurture their connection untainted, employing separate travel itineraries, private golf outings in Gangwon Province, and coded communications via secure apps. I can't shake a profound respect for their foresight. In a digital age where algorithms feast on fleeting moments, their restraint allowed vulnerability to evolve into strength, much like the drama's lovers who thrived in exile, proving that true intimacy often flourishes farthest from the fray. The spotlight's glare in Hollywood is no gentle beam, it's a forge that tempers or torches reputations, with agencies like Hyun Bin's Vast Entertainment and Son Ye-jin's MS Teamwork enforcing ironclad image controls to sustain fan fantasies of unattainable idols. Hyun Bin, born Kim Tae-pyong on September 25, 1982, had ascended as Korea's brooding archetype through Secret Garden, 2010, where his body swap antics with Ha Ji-won redefined rom-com masculinity, followed by Hollywood forays like The Bourne Legacy, 2012, and his mandatory military service from 2011 to 2013, which honed his aura of disciplined allure. Son Ye-jin, born Son Eun-jin on January 11, 1982, embodied ethereal vulnerability in tearjerkers like April Snow, 2005, opposite Bae Young-joon, and the poignant Something in the Rain, 2018. Her subtle defiance of age gap taboos earning feminist acclaim while inviting endless eligibility speculation. A public reveal could have unleashed tempests, boycotts from possessive Sasang devotees, stock plunges for their labels, or dispatch-fueled exposés branding it as contrived hype. Instead, they orchestrated evasion with precision. Hyun Bin jetting to film Confidential Assignment 2 International 2022 in diverse locales like Thailand, while Son Ye-jin graced solo fashion weeks in Paris, their rendezvous limited to low-key escapes such as Los Angeles grocery runs in January 2019, dismissed as coincidental, or Jeju's misty trails. Even as whispers peaked post-crash landing rap parties, where co-stars like Park Bo-gum noted their lingering synergy, they held the line until Dispatch's January 1, 2021 bombshell. Grainy shots of a post-golf car rendezvous, pegging their courtship to March 2020. Confirmation followed swiftly on March 1, 2021, via a joint agency dispatch. They came to have good feelings for each other after working on the drama and have since developed into a relationship. My chest tightens, envisioning the strain. The phantom buzz of leaked alerts, the ache of sidelong glances at industry galas. Yet their unyielding guardrail forged a partnership resilient as ancient Hanok timber, turning peril into poetry. Unpacking the architecture of their secrecy unveils a blueprint savvy enough for a spy thriller, attuned to K-Ent's labyrinthine norms where Confucian deference to collectives clashes with individualism's siren call. Post the negotiation, 2018, their first on-screen pairing as hostage taker and crisis mediator, where chemistry crackled despite minimal shared scenes. They'd already navigated 2019 rumors of LA sightings and family dinners, flatly denied to preserve professional mystique. This prelude to crash landing informed their 2020 playbook, leveraging pandemic quarantines for virtual press that obscured physical proximity, NDAs with crew like director Lee Jeong-hyeok, and alibis via overlapping endorsements. Hyun for luxury watches in Tokyo, Ye-jin for skincare launches in Seoul. Cultural scholars at institutions like Seoul National University highlight how such opacity counters anti-fan vitriol, where online mobs amplify scandals via platforms like The Coup, potentially derailing endorsements worth millions. Their silent love mirrored the series' DMZ tension, affording unpressured explorations of shared passions, golf as a neutral ground for dates, mutual admiration for low-key philanthropy, Hyunbin's support for child welfare via his foundation, Ye-jin's quiet advocacy for gender equity, without the distortion of viral polls. Insiders later revealed subtle tells, synchronized Instagram aesthetics, like her cherry blossom reveries echoing his spring golf posts, or their pets' feeds suggesting covert playdates. I feel an electric undercurrent of intrigue here. It's reminiscent of Cold War espionage tales, where whispers built empires, and psychologists affirm that shared secrecy amplifies oxytocin bonds, explaining why their post-reveal poise felt so organically intertwined, a testament to love's alchemy in adversity. The January 2021 revelation cascaded like cherry petals in a gale. Joyous forums on Pan and DC Inside erupted, tempered by skeptics decrying it as end-of-contract clout. Yet their response was a masterstroke of elegance. No confetti interviews, just the agency's vow of mutual cherishing, allowing organic emergence. By February 10, 2022, engagement whispers solidified into announcements. Ye-jin sharing a delicate wedding veil photo captioned, "I found someone to spend the rest of my life with. It's him." While Hyunbin echoed gratitude for fans' grace. Their nuptials on March 31, 2022, at Seoul's Walker Hill Hotel, fused tradition and restraint. 50 intimates, including Crash Landing alumni like Kim Jong-hyun, hanbok silhouettes in selective releases, and a menu nodding to their drama's cross-border motifs. Bibimbap meets Swiss fondue. Domesticity followed swiftly. Pregnancy news bloomed on June 27, 2022, via floral Instagram poetry, leading to their son's arrival on November 27, 2023, heralded by a succinct agency note prioritizing privacy. Amid this, Hyunbin anchored with Harbin, 2024, a gripping biopic of Korean independence fighter An Jung-gun that grossed over 10 million admissions, his portrayal earning Blue Dragon nods for evoking quiet fury. Ye-jin, embracing her second chapter, headlined No Other Choice, September 2025 release. Park Chan-wook's dark satire adapted from Donald Westlake's The Axe as Miri, a clinic worker propping her family post-husband's layoff, in a tale of economic desperation, starring alongside Lee Byung-hun and Park Hee-soon. Her minor yet pivotal role, expanded at her insistence, marks a post-maternity pivot blending maternal steel with moral ambiguity. It's profoundly reassuring to sense their equilibrium. The subtle glow in Hyunbin's rare variety Korea chats crediting family as his anchor, illustrating how initial shadows nurtured a light that now illuminates without scorching. Zooming outward, their narrative charts celebrity privacy's seismic shift in a TikTok-tethered world, where pre-2010 icons like Rain could cloak liaisons in analog obscurity, but today's deepfakes and geotags demand digital judo. Bin-jin pioneered curated candor. Ye-jin's feeds tease Han River sunsets or Jeju wildflowers, sans geotags, humanizing their saga while spiking crash-landing tourism. Switzerland's Myeongdong Valley sees 20% upticks in pilgrim hikes, per local boards. Fan ecosystems on Reddit's Ye-jin or Weverse thrive with timelines, from 2014's Bucheon Film Fest proximity, their first shared stage, to 2018's negotiation cameos, birthing Riri merch empires and scholarly theses on meta-romance in K-dramas. I stand in awe of the dominoes. Their model ripples to juniors. 17's Woozi cites privacy pacts. IU's 2022 union with Lee Jong-suk flowed smoother sans leaks, while evading Brangelina-esque fractures. Economically, it's Hallyu jet fuel. Post-confirmation, Chloe's syndication deals ballooned 40% per Nielsen Korea, and couple-branded lotions flew off shelves, underscoring how authenticated authenticity monetizes fandom. At its core, this love in silence pulses with literary echoes, Romeo and Juliet's veiled trysts reimagined in Hanok hideaways. Yet it's laced with modern grit. Their same birth year synchronicity, both 82 babies, debunked age myths, while Son Ye-jin's reign-era poise meshed with Hyun Bin's post-army introspection. Their dynamic a quiet rebellion against K-Ent's patriarchal grind. Parenthood amplified this. Her no-other-choice prep amid 2024-2025 shoots wove real maternal insights into Miri's desperation, while he championed paternity norms by pausing for newborn bonds, defying Korea's 16-hour work weeks. Lingering barbs, netizen quips on her hiatus or his domestication dissolved in their sphinx-like silences, bolstered by holistic anchors like joint yoga retreats or Buddhist reflections, both privately attuned to mindfulness. Yonsei University studies on star psyche peg secrecy's price at elevated cortisol. But their testimonials, Hyunbin's 2023 El Korea admission of precious incubation, reveal therapy and tandem hikes as antidotes. Their tale fuels ethics reckonings. Dispatch's 2021 scoop spurred 2022 National Assembly probes into stalkerware laws, amid AI scandals plaguing peers like IU deepfakes. Behind-the-curtain gems enrich the lore. Crash Landing's 2019 Switzerland shoot sparked initial flirtations over fondue, but NDAs sealed lips till 2021. The Veil's timing dovetailed with global lockdowns, slashing event exposures. Their Gangnam and Apgujeong pads, fortified by discreet chauffeurs and KakaoTalk vaults, were sanctums. Post-dispatch, their velvet-gloved firmness, thanking fans while drawing lines, garnered ethics kudos from Korea Press Foundation reports. The 2023 Baeksang Arts Awards Redux, where they co-presented with intertwined fingers, fused nostalgia and nowness. Her gown echoing Se-ri's parachute chic. Hyunbin's Made in Korea, late 2025 Disney Plus drop, a 6-episode Woo Min-ho opus set in 1970s turmoil, casts him as power-hungry Baek Ki-tae, clashing with Jung Woo-sung's prosecutor Jang Gon-young, amid Park Chung-hee-era intrigue, co-starring Won Ji-an and Woo Do-hwan. It probes ambition's abyss with procedural bite. Family vignettes leak sparingly. Chuseok barbecues or Namsan Tower whispers, evoking everyday poetry alien to tabloid fodder. Fan tapestries weave magic. Deciphering her 2021 bouquet post as tending the garden, or his golf clubs as courtship code. His rumored 2023 schedule dips for dad duties challenged glass ceilings, with paternity uptake rising 15% post-Ye-jin, per Labor Ministry stats. Anthologies like Ye-jin Whispers to Vows, 2024 fanzine, and Sundance shorts on K-romance verite proliferate, drawing Hepburn-Holden parallels but lauding their unscarred ledger. No infidelities, just fidelity. Ponder the fork. A hasty 2019 outing might have wilted under trolls. Their deliberate dusk birthed dawn, authentic as unfiltered dawn. In essence, Hyunbin and Son Ye-jin's chronicle affirms love's sovereignty over limelights. Their near 2-year shroud not evasion but exaltation, a beacon where guarded flames endure tempests, scripting an eternal encore for souls who scripted their stars. From DMZ dreams to dynasty roots, Silent Love resounds as the loudest anthem, ensnaring eternities.